Hi guys, ngiyanamukela kule lesson, okay? La khona sobe sibuka nje the introduction of i-distance okanye i-length formula, okay? So soyibuka introduction bese siyabuka ukuthi futhi ibalwa kanjani, okay? And then we're going to be expanding from there, okay? So i-distance, also known as length, right? I-measure yokuthi ulayini mude kangakanani in units, okay? So isikala nje i-length nanokuthi ulayini mude kangakanani, okay? So njengoba sishilo ukuthi measurement yawo is actually in units, okay? So guys, ukwazi ukubala ubude balayini comes in very very handy, okay? So sazubuka ke indlela la esisiza khona, right? But for now ake sibuke nje ukuthi ibalwa kanjani, okay? So i-distance ke okanye i-length, okay, is calculated using the formula ethi distance is equals to square root, right, of x2 minus x1, okay, all squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared. Okay, so yona ke formula sisebenzisayo le guys ukubala ukuthi uline mude kangakanani in terms of length, okay, and it actually comes in very very handy. All right, so ke sisebenzise ke la ukubala ukuthi lo line mude kangakanani, okay, and then we're going to be looking at more examples la khona sizobe sizama semakhaya sibone ukuthi siyakhona yini ukuyibala i-length. All right, so without wasting any time, so qala nje ngokudenote, okay? So i-strategy okanye indlela yokwenza ithi ayifane nendlela kade senza ngayo nkathi sibala i-gradient. So probably sothi nje lapha ku-D sino x1, right, no y1, okay, and then lapha ku-B sibe no x2 no y2. All right, cool. So in this case, so the first thing we're going to do is to get, okay, our distance is equals to, all right, so due to our melee distance square root of, okay, so then it's a substitute tag. So x2a2 siyabona ukuthi ubani u6, so we'll just open our brackets. So it's a 6 minus sibusa lo minus la kwi formula vele, and then x1 wethu ubani u-negative 3. So let's bona khona x1 so faka u-minus 3, right? All this is squared, okay, plus into y2a2 y2a2 ubani u-negative 4, they'll have our minus 4 minus into y1 wethu ubani u4 respectively. So we'll have a negative 4 minus 4 all squared, okay? And then we know ukuthi bomda swethu uthi asiqede ngebracket ekuqala. All right, so we'll have our distance being equals to ake siqede la bracket within bracket ekuqala, then bese sibuka ngaphandle. So this will be square root of, okay, so sivule la, so it's negative times negative, that actually give us a positive, so soba no 6 plus 3 all squared, right, plus, and then lana ke we still have our negative 4 minus 4 all squared, okay, right, cool. And then sisobona ukuthi, okay, so when distance yethu being equals to, and then last, 6 plus 3, okay, that is basically 9, okay, so in other words, so when the square root of 9 all squared, okay, plus, and then last, so negative 4 minus 4, then ubaloyo negative 8 all squared, okay. Then here our distance will be equals to square root of, then 9 squared is actually 81, plus, and then negative 8 all squared, that's actually equals to 60 or 64, guys, okay. Then our distance will therefore be equals to square root of 81 plus 64, okay, so square root of 145, guys, okay. So in fact, you actually don't need to go through these necessary steps, okay. So into engiyenzile nje, I just went through these steps, ikhona ngizozama uku-impart and actually show you guys ukuthi ke how is life without a calculator, okay. So actually you don't need to go through all the steps. If you can therefore use ama-calculators A2, all right, but then I just wanted to show you ukuthi how do we go about kuzokuthi sife ekugcineni without the aid of a calculator. All right, so let us now move on to our next example. All right, so you're required to calculate the length of line DB, okay, right, and then D2 ama-coordinates akhona at minus 4 is to 6, okay, and then bese ama-coordinates A to alapha B at 6 is to minus 4. Alright, so singayiphosa ke ivideo yethu at this stage sizame emakhaya sibone ukuthi khona yini ukuyithola i-distance ka-line DB. Okay, right, so i-distance yethu ke siyazi ukuthi it's equals to, okay, lingana ne-square root of ux2 minus ux1 all squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared. Okay, and therefore after this we'll just denote quickly. Siyazi lapha sino x1 sino y1, okay, sibe no x2 lapha ezansi nobani no y2. Okay, ake sifakele guys, so soba ne distance yethu being equals to square root of, so x2 ethu ubani u6, so we'll have our 6 minus into minus 4, right, because x1 wethu u minus 4, all this is squared, okay, plus, and then y2 wethu siyabona y2 wethu ukuthi ubani u minus 4, so soba no minus 4 minus, and then y1 wethu ubani u6, and then all this is squared, guys. Okay, so I'm just going to be missing a couple of steps manje. Okay, so this is going to be the square root of, so the first thing we're going to do is soqala ngokutimes ini ama signs which are actually found within our brackets. So soba no negative times negative siphume no positive, bese siba no 6 plus 4 kubo 10 loyo, and then 10 squared uba loyo 100, guys. Okay, plus size ngala negative 4 minus 6 or negative 10 loyo, and then negative 10 all squared uba loyo 100 futhi. Okay, then we'll have our distance being equals to square root of 200, guys. Okay, so if uthanda ke you can further rationalize this. It's okay, my distance should iyalingana nobani no square root of 100 times 2. Okay, then siyazi ukuthi ke distance yethu will therefore be equals to, ngoba square root ka 100 siyasazi ukuthi u10, so it means uyakhona ukumkhipha u10 ngaphandle ube no 10 root 2, guys. Okay, right, so I hope kuzwakele and kubonakele, guys. And then after the lesson le sizoqala ke sibuke indlela at which i-distance formula ekhona kusisiza ngazo. Okay, but roughly in a nutshell, this is how you calculate the distance yakho. First step, you denote. Second step, usathe formula yakho njobe injalo, and then you plug in your values of your coordinates la ubona khona x2 no x1, y2 no y1, bese ke you actually proceed with your calculations. Okay, so without wasting any time, sesoya ke endleleni i-distance formula esisiza ngazo.